Alright, I'm just going to do a quick YouTube video on canning deer meat. This is venison, mule deer. We just barely harvested, and I just weighed this bag of meat. This is cubed meat that we have prepared. This is 15 pounds. And what I'm going to do is put it in here, and then we use this Morton Quick Tender home meat cure. And what you do is you put it in here, and then we'll go ahead and add, since it's 15 pounds, we added 15 tablespoons of Morton Cure. This one. Put it in here. That. I'm going to put my 15 tablespoons in here. What we're going to do is we're going to go over here. So I'm going to fill this up just so it's bare, fill this up with water just so it's barely above, just so it's barely full of water here. And mix that cure in really well. This will make it nice and tender and perfect for sandwiches. It's really good. My brother-in-law's mom would do this, and it's awesome. So put it in just like that, and then we'll put it in the fridge overnight. I also just covered this with saran wraps so the top doesn't dry out. Alright, so it's been about 15 hours, and look, the meat's actually absorbed like tons of that water. So kind of interesting. Alright, so I'm just going to wipe all the lids off, make sure it's perfectly clean so we can have a nice seal. And then with these lids, you just heat them up so they're soft and so they can seal better. One-time use. Okay, my wife informed me that I didn't give them enough headspace in these jars, so I took a little bit of meat out of the jars that were really full. And also, I made these a little too tight, so I'm just doing it nice and snug, hand tight. Not super, super tight, but just snug. Alright, and then just going to put the water in. Whoops. It's about 4.5 inches. So I just did a batch, and you can see this lid was, I believe what happened here was this lid was on too tight, and when you heat it up, steam it, or pressure cook it, all that air inside here gets super hot and expands, and then it exits the lid, and then when it cools, all that air in there kind of contracts, and it seals the lid. But since my lid was on super tight, what happened is it couldn't expand, and it just kind of bloated the lid. See that? All right, it's been about 15 minutes. This thing is going. Look at the steam. So I want to get out right up to the 15 mark. Right down to 5. So basically, there's a couple of different types of these, but this is the one I had. A couple of different size holes. That's the hole for the 15 PSI mark, so let's go ahead and put it on there. Steam is super hot. Alright, I turned it down, and it's gone up to 10, almost 10 PSI. This thing isn't the best pressure cooker, but pretty sure that should do us. Keep it at that. Once you turn it down, I think it'll maintain its pressure. You don't have to use as much propane. So, and it seems like it's doing that. We'll keep it on here about another 45 minutes. And if you've got one of these gauges, if it's working, you know how much pressure is in the tank, in the pot. And so it's not like it's going to explode on you because you know how much pressure's in there. Now, if you don't know how much pressure's in there, that's when it can get dangerous. But okay, what do you do?
So I just usually take off the ring, and then I hold it by the lid. And if it holds, then it's sealed correctly. So that one's good.
It does smell kind of bad right when you pull it off.
Yeah, it did stink when it opened. So.
But this one is not sealed.
Yeah, this one didn't
So
seal.
we'll have
maybe more unsealed than we thought.
So,
What?
it's hard to tell, huh?
Well,
Oh,
oh yeah.
yeah, that one didn't seal.
That's pretty good though. Yeah, most of them.
The other batch did a lot better, I think.
Yeah, I think batch. Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Here.
Cute handwriting. Oh my gosh. So cute.
Remember that.
Okay, hon, try it out.
Yeah, it tastes like ham.
It does, doesn't
It
it?
doesn't taste like gamey deer meat at all.
Yeah, it's like a Christmas ham.
Yeah, pretty much.
Weird.
It's actually really good.
So this is the ones that didn't survive, didn't seal. So we're just gonna freeze this.
Oh, it's pretty
It
good.
smells so good. Like you open this jar, doesn't smell good, but it tastes really good.
You want to try a bite of it too? Tastes like ham. You want to try it? It's like the tiniest bite ever. You can't even taste that. It was so small. Try it.
I can taste it. It tastes like ham.
Guys.
Try it, Sam.
Okay then.
This is the ultimate test here. You guys like meat? Come on. What do you think, Sam?
You like it, Sam?
Oh, the thumbs up. Oh boy, this is huge.
What did you think, Pete?
He's back to his candy.